Okay, once again, we apologize for everything tonight. We're having a lot of issues tonight, so please bear with us. We're just having trouble with the we had once with the microphones or stuff like that. Mics are not working, so we have to do the continue doing the show over the phone. So I'm gonna switch this over. 1 second. Come on, what the hell? What the hell? Okay, sorry about that, everybody. We apologize for the inconvenience. I know it's a little problem, so just please bear with me. We was talking about the Saints players during the training camp. It was Sunday night at Yeoman Stadium. I was talking about the Jared Cook and the plays that happened in the game, scrimmage game yesterday. So, okay, this is Breeze's second interception. If you could see it, just comment about it. Okay, his second interception came, a pass intended for Cook. Eli Apple tipped the ball, and Demario Davis looked like he got another turnover. So I'll be honest with you. Let me switch this camera over. See if I can switch it over, push it back. Okay, we got it on the screen. I'm gonna tell you about these these two picks. Look, for one thing, Drew, this is only a preseason game. Without a shadow of a doubt, this is only a preseason game. Anything can happen in these preseason games. So I know the Saints fans will get worried and stuff like that, but hey, look, it's only like I said, preseason. It's not a real game and stuff like that. So let me switch this over so everything's off the screen. Okay, that's 5 straight days. Eric McCoy once again started on the 11-on-11 drills. He was on the first team offense. So so that's what's going on. Okay, this is one-on-one battles right here. One-on-one battles with Marcus Davenport and also Sylvester Williams, the defensive lineman for the Saints. So play of the day, Thomas Morstead boomed a punt that was inside the 5-yard line. That is very important to maintain special teams, because look, if you don't maintain the special teams, you will most likely give them field possession. So this is from the Advocate / Times-Picayune. This is the Advocate / Times-Picayune. Let's go ahead and switch this out. We apologize to that tonight. So it's just one thing after another going on tonight on these. We can't stress enough. Okay, let's talk about LSU basketball. Let's switch this over. I'm on the screen, so I mean you won't see me on the screen, but you'll see the articles on the screen. We will show you. Okay, let me switch this over. Okay, LSU gets a new commitment from JUCO center and Deshaun Thompson. This is from Sheldon Nichols. You can reach him at the Advocate / Times-Picayune, but he's in the Baton Rouge section. We'll wait. I'm gonna zoom in on it so we can show you on the screen. I know it's a little blurry on the screen, but please, it has to do. Okay, they get a 6'9" center in Deshaun Thompson, who announced on Instagram he is going to be with the Tigers. So this is what we're showing you on the screen. Everything is directly on your screen. So if you want to talk about it, let me switch this over. So we're going to have to switch it over. So this is what we're showing you. So I know it's a little clearer. So we're still on the screen. So it's in landscape mode. So this, he is from, let's see where he's from. I'm trying to say, okay, He did tour. Had a 10-day tour of Spain. I'm trying to see where he's what junior college he is from. He is from South Carolina. He played the past 2 seasons with Florida Southwest State Community College in Fort Myers, Florida. That is a look like a JUCO college. So that's where he's from. Let's see his numbers. The past season, Thomas averaged 6.9 points a game, 4.3 rebounds. He also had 1.7 blocks. He also led the Buccaneers to a 30-3 record as a freshman. So I think this is very important that LSU have their new recruits coming into for LSU basketball. So I think it's perfect. If you want to give your take on it, if you're an LSU basketball fan, give me your take via Facebook. We're not on Periscope, YouTube, or Twitch due to we don't have a microphone and the mics are not working. So we're on Facebook. So we'll have this uploaded to YouTube later on after this show. So. This is from Sheldon Nichols. You can reach him at The Advocate. That's The Advocate. Okay, let's see what else we need to talk about tonight. Okay. Breeze on the weekend. Mass shooting. It keeps repeating itself. That's what Sean Payton's talking about. He talked about that in his press conference tonight before we had our little malfunction issue. This is what we're showing you in the screen. Sean Payton repeated the claims about the shooting in El Paso and also Dayton, Ohio. This is from Horby Toops. You can reach him at The Advocate /Times-Picayune. That's The Advocate /Times-Picayune. So we're showing you, this is what we're showing you article-wise. So let's switch this out. Okay, let's see what else we need to talk about. Okay, we talked about Saints practice on Saturday. Also, some changes are coming to public practices and dates. Let's go ahead and give you that rundown on that. Okay, this is with the Saints. Okay, let's see if I can show it on my screen. I know it's a little blurry or whatever. Let's see if I can show it in my screen bar. So we'll switch it over. Okay, I don't know what the hell is this about. So I don't know. Okay, instead of 8:40 practices outside, the future open practice will be in the indoor facility. Then we'll be outside regularly at the regular time. So that's gates at the field will open at 9 a.m. You can park in the Baby Cakes parking lot that's in the Shrine on Airline. That's right on the other side of the LaSalle Park. So fans can claim tickets on August the 10th for the practices. The August 21st practices will be all Rouse's fast pass. This is information about the Saints training camp changes and stuff like that. You could go to NOLA.com. That's NOLA.com. And also it's with The Advocate. NOLA.com and Times-Picayune and The Advocate. So, all right. Let's see what else we're going to talk about. Okay, LSU practice for Monday. LSU practice. LSU practice report. Fulton and Chasson are missing again. So Dalplet is also missing. So this is from Brooks Navina. You can reach him at The Advocate in Baton Rouge. That's The Advocate in Baton Rouge. Let me put this on. on the phone, so sorry about that. Okay, I will show that on the screen. Sorry about that. Okay, this is what we're showing you. Come on, zoom in a little bit so I can show it on my screen. If you can see it on the screen, I'll zoom in a little bit in a little bit on the camera. So, okay, Saturday and Sunday, miss first 2 days. Players interviewed with the media. Sophomore Chasson, Grant Dalford, and also Kristen Fulton spoke on Sunday. So let's show you some more information. Okay, I got it on my screen. So this is what we're showing you. Okay, neither Fulton and Chasson, however, was practicing on Sunday or Monday afternoon. Dalford missed practice to go interview with the media. Also, Chasson and Bergeron say 12 to 15 sacks defender this season. That's what he's saying. Also, true freshman Cadell Thompson, 6'3", 329. Also, how you doing, Brian Champagne? We switched over to the cameras. How you doing? What's going on? If you want to comment about LSU football, come on down. This is the article we're showing you. If you can see me, if you can see it, let me know. I know it's going to be a little blurry and blissome, but hey, we gotta do what we got to do. So yeah, so this is what we're talking about right here about LSU football. So I don't know if I could bring him on camera, let him discuss that if he wants to. I'll see if I can. So this is from we'll scroll down some more. I'm showing you on the screen what's happening at the camp. So this is what we're showing you. Okay, Pettigrew had an ACL injury, so it's very important. Look, the two guys that missed was Chasson. Let me switch this over. I don't know why it's so hard to push this camera. Okay, there it is. Okay, I'm going to say this about these guys. Look, it's very important to have Chasson and also Grant Dalford and also Kristen Fulton at practice, because look, this game between LSU and Georgia Southern will be in a couple of weeks. I mean, it's counting down. So hopefully they will be in camp tomorrow, because look, I know it's probably probably had an injury issue, but they did interview with the media and stuff like that. So I look at it this way. Look, this team right now, I mean, you got to focus on team right now. You can't focus on the petty things that's going on. You got to focus on the team. So this is from Brooks Nabina. You can reach him at The Advocate in Baton Rouge. He's covering LSU football. Switch this over. So it's switched over. So this is from Brooks Nabina. You can reach him at The Advocate. So we're going to go over something else. Sorry about everything. Okay, let's go ahead and okay, home away from home. Rain prompted the Tulane football team to go to the Saints practice facility. So I think that's very important, because Yeoman Stadium, look, it's outside and you can't get anything done because of the elements and stuff like that. So that was practice from Monday. This is from Gary Smith. You can reach him at the Advocate /Stonspeak. So this is what they're talking about. Heavy rain in the morning, disrupted practice. So they had to go to the indoor facility. So that's unfortunate, but it's reality. And here in Louisiana with the heat and stuff like that. Okay, close battle. These are close battles we're talking about. Okay, close battles. One of the Tulane's tightest competition is the offensive right guard. So that is the competition in camp that's going on with on the offensive line. So I think whoever wins that right guard position will be the starter. Also super prepared. That's what they're talking about, super prepared. Fritz really like the grad transfers because of the roster that matters. So that's something they're going to be looking at in the near future. So also looking at something else. Okay, also this is Lanyap. This is Lanyap. Also, we'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Playmakers. So, okay. So this is from Gary Smith. You can reach him at the Advocate/Times-Picayune. That's the Advocate/Times-Picayune. Okay, let's go to another one. Okay, let's talk Jay. Let's talk about that. Okay, Jay Landino, I'm trying to say his name, pitched the New Orleans Boosters to an open 3-0 in the AAAB baseball tournament. That's in Johnsontown, Pennsylvania. That's Johnsontown, Pennsylvania. So that's one of the pitchers that went pitched them to a 3-0 victory. Let me go ahead and zoom this in. If you can see it on the screen, I'll zoom it in a little better. I know it's a little blurry, but hopefully you can see it. And the article in the page that we're showing you. So if you want to see it, so we're showing you. Okay, the Boosters manager Darren Dares scored the second 2 runs in the 7th. So New Orleans was the AAABA baseball runner-up. They're winning their 15th title in 2018 with a 6-0 victory. So that is a news article. They will take on, let's see, they are 16-4. They will take on a Pool A play that will be at 11 a.m. Tomorrow. They will take on the Buffalo Roll Printing future Southeastern Louisiana right-hander Daryl DeRegas, and also a Delgado and Pearl River product. So he is on the New Orleans Boosters baseball team. They're participating in the AAA BA baseball tournament. So this is from this is from Staff Reports. So let's see, next one we'll go over. I don't know why it keeps, come on, what the hell. Okay, Baton Rouge pitch, a site of College Baseball Hall of Fame. Governors tout story baseball history. This is what they talk about. This is from Sam Carlin. You can reach him at the Advocate / in Baton Rouge. That's the Advocate. So we're showing you the article right now. So if you can see that article, let me know. Tell me what you think about it. Okay, Governor Edwards said on Monday he hopes the event, which is scheduled for November 2nd at the Raising Cane's River Center, will mark the beginning of on-stage relationship with College Baseball Foundation and also Night of Champions event. So I think it's a good investment for the city and the state of Louisiana to have these events going on in Baton Rouge. So so let's pull it down. Okay. Also, this is the so it will So this is from, once again, this is from the Advocate. The Advocate, you can go to theadvocate.com. Sam Kaplan is the writer. So let's see what else we're going to talk about tonight. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and do some scores, and then we'll probably... Okay, MLB scoreboard update at 9:26 Central Time here in the Central Time Zone. It is final bottom of the ninth. It is 9-6 Brewers on top. 9-6 Brewers. Also, it is White Sox up 7-3. That's in the top of the ninth. Also, it is the Cubs up 3-2. That's in the bottom of the seventh. Also, the Atlanta Braves is tied up at 3. That's going into the bottom of the seventh. Also, it is Phillies up 3-1. That's in the bottom of the third. Also, Dodgers and Nats, no score, top of the third. Also, it is the Dodgers up 3-0. Also, it is Mets in the going into the seventh inning. It is Mets up 5-4. The Mets won the first game 6-2, so they are playing 2 games, a doubleheader schedule tonight. Also, the Baltimore Orioles lose 9-6 to the New York Yankees, and the Boston Red Sox win 7-5. Also, the Reds win 7-4. Also, the Rangers win 1-0. Toronto Blue Jays win 2-0. So that is the scoreboard update for the MLB. Let's give you the minor league scoreboard. Give you 1 second. I know that this is a little complicated, but we have to go through it. Okay, this is Memphis is up 10-4. That is in the top of the 8th. Also, it is let's see, Round Rock up 6-3. They're in the once again top of the 8th. Also, Nashville up going into the 8th inning, bottom of the 7th. Excuse me, bottom of the 7th. 2 runners on, second and third for Nashville, and let's see, 2 outs. Also, the Baby Cakes are going into the 5th, no score. That's runner at first and no outs. And also Omaha up down 2-0. Reno first and second and 2 outs. Also, Oklahoma City is up 2-0. That's in the top of the second. Also, in the final tonight, San Antonio wins 9-8. So San Antonio wins 9-8, and also Iowa wins 10-1 over Tacoma. So that is the Major League and Minor League Baseball updates. So let's go ahead and move along. See what else we got. Any more news articles from the Advocate we got to talk about. So, okay, let's begin. Let's see. I think let's see. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Okay, recovering from severe leg injury, prize LSU recruit Terrence Marshall, ready to make an impact on LSU offense. I think he is. Hopefully he is going to be fully healthy to endure a long season. So this is from Sheldon Nichols. You can reach him at the Advocate. So that's one thing we need is Terrence McGee. Terrence Marshall, excuse me. I'm kind of off base tonight, so apologize, Terrence Marshall. So it's very important that we have him in the lineup and making plays for LSU. So that is, once again, from Sheldon Nichols. You can reach him at The Advocate. That's The Advocate in Baton Rouge. See how long we've been running. And we'll kind of clear it off. I won't be able to do the rest. So I'll switch this over. 25 minutes. So okay, let's go ahead and see what else we need to talk about. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Lower. Let's see if I can grab this. Okay, I'm gonna grab this off the Advocates page. Okay, that's off the screen. Okay. Lower age rules changed. Youth bowling controversy. They had to stir up a controversy. The bowling season begins August 1st, so it's a couple of so it's 5 days in the bowling season. The United States Bowling Congress announced major age changes for youth bowling that did spark a controversy that brought some of the nation's problems of safeguard youth to the forefront. So that's what we're talking about. Okay, beginning August 1st, 2020, bowlers cannot reach the age of 18 before the bowling next season. As of last week, bowlers turn 18 in the middle of the season must take a United States Center of Safe Sports online education course. Also, league participation under 18. By lowering the age from 20 to 18, in agreement with the bowling process, I think it's Bowling of America. It's the BAA, I think it's what it is. So that's what we're showing you on the screen. So if you can see this on my screen, you can comment about this if you're a bowler or something like that. So switch this over. I'm going to say this. Look, if they have to switch it over to 20 to 18, so be it. A lot of people might complain and whine and moan because they really don't like change that much. But the truth of the matter is, look, it's very necessary because, look, young bowlers at 18, most likely 17, can bowl. But you have to take one of those safe sports courses. That's a requirement. So a lot of people, it's not going to like that, but the truth of the matter is, look, it's for their own safety. Because, look, sure, bowling is not a contact sport, and it never will be. But hey, look, I'd rather take these courses and be safe than sorry. So that's my take on it. What's yours? Do you think if you have a bowler that's underage, do you think they should take that safety course? Give me your take via Facebook. We're not on YouTube or Periscope or Twitch. So if you want to give me your take on that, you can here on Facebook. We'll have this once again uploaded to Facebook. So let me switch this over. So I got everything off the screen. So this is what we're showing you. This is from Kent Lowe. Kent Lowe is also serves as the LSU SID at LSU. So you can read Kent Lowe's comments on the Advocate in Baton Rouge. So Okay, the Pelicans 5-game pre-game schedule is just one home game at home, just one at home. Let's see. Let's talk about that. Okay, let's show it. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit better. See if we got a little zoom in. So if you can see the zoom ins better, you give me your take. Okay. Fans will get a chance to see Zion Williamson in the Smoothie King Center before the start of the regular season. It will become October 11th as the Crescent City old favorite Utah Jazz will come to town. So it's going to be a 7 p.m. game. So I think that's going to most likely probably be the only one that's going to be playing. Okay, here's the schedule. We'll highlight it if you can see it. So I'll switch it over. Okay, it's highlighted. I'm going to switch it to the highlighter. Okay, highlighter's on the screen. Okay, they will travel to Chicago. That will be on October 9th versus the Bulls. Also that they will have a home game against the Jazz. And also the Pelicans' final 2 preseason games will be at 3 p.m. on October 13th when they take on San Antonio Spurs. And also, let's see. Also, they will take on the New York Knicks. That will be on October 18th as well. So that's the Pelicans home and away schedule for the preseason game. Also, October 22nd, a regular season game will be against the Raptors. That will be against the world champion Raptors. So they also will have the Elton John. Elton John will be in Toronto that night, and also the Pelicans will play the Raptors. And also, reportedly, they will have the Lakers. That will be on November 27th. So November 27th, there will be the Lakers. And also the Denver Nuggets on Christmas Day. That will be on the 25th. So the team hasn't had a Christmas game since 4 years ago. I think was back in 2015, something like that. So they will have a Christmas Day game this year against the Denver Nuggets. So this is from Nathan Brown. You can reach him at The Advocate. That's Nathan Brown. You can reach him at theadvocate.com. It's theadvocate.com. Okay, let's see. See what I need. How many games? How many games will LSU win? The FBI has the Tigers favored in every game except for Alabama. So that's respectfully so, because Alabama is a good team. So I think that's the norm of it. So let's go ahead and switch this out. Let's see. Okay, this is what they're talking about. Advocate staff says. So I'm going to show it on my screen. Okay, LSU is projected in every game, but the Alabama game. So the FPI, which is the ESPN Football Index, the football algorithm calculates the team's strength based on returning players and stuff like that. According to the FBI, LSU other difficult matchups includes Mississippi State at 65%, Florida at 70%, Auburn at 71.8%, and Texas A&M at 73.4%, and also Texas at 74.4%. So that's the info we're talking about here. Also, let's see. LSU opens the season with Georgia Southern. The FBI says LSU has a 99.6% chance of winning that game, which is most likely going to happen in a game. So I think it's very important that switch this camera. it's very important that look, that LSU comes out on top early, because Georgia 7, look, that's going to be a pretty tough game right there. That is absolutely going to be a pretty tough game. Now Texas, that is going to be extremely tough, because you're going to Austin to play them, and also once again Alabama, because Alabama, I'm going to be honest with you, that will be on November 9th. That's something, look, LSU's going to have to try to overcome, is get a win against Alabama. But I'm pretty sure they may not get a win, because Alabama has owned LSU in the series. That's one thing about it. They lost 8 straight against the Crimson Tide. So this is from staff reports. You can go to the Advocate in Baton Rouge. It's Acadiana, New Orleans, and Baton Rouge. So let me switch this over. So I switched over. So this is from staff reports. Okay, after historic 15-0 season, Edna Carr quarterback Leonard Kerry returns for a four-peat. That's the Carr quarterback. So I'm pretty sure they most likely will repeat in the state champions in 4A. So I think that's going to happen. But it's going to be a very complicated season for Edna Carr. I mean, I'm pretty sure. Look, but with the they will have the high school football previews out. We will have the high school football previews once it comes out during the season. But I think Edna Carr, will be honest with you, with their quarterback coming back, and most likely they'll have their strength, the rest of their the strength for the rest of their team. I think they'll most likely will repeat as champions in 2019. So this is from Les East. You can reach him at the Advocate /Tom's-Picayune at NOLA.com. That's the Advocate /Tom's-Picayune at NOLA.com. Okay, Justice Sophomore, Brother Martin quarterback, Garrett Meaner Hat, I think, draws heavy praise. So that's the quarterback from Brother Martin. This is from Nathan Brown. You can reach him at the Advocate /Tom's-Picayune. Less than 10 months ago, with senior Drew Martin out of the season with a devastating leg injury. Brother Martin coach Mark Bolus was afraid at night, so they put a new quarterback in. It was his name is M. It's double M. Say his name, double M A Hat. So that's what they put in. So I think Brother Martin this season most likely, excuse me, most likely will have a pretty good season. I mean, it will be a complete turnaround if they finish undefeated. So once again, that's my take on Brother Martin football. Once again, the prep football previews will come out in the middle of the month, so hopefully we'll get it a take on each team. So we'll have the previews on the show. So that is from the Advocate / Times-Picayune. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and shut off 40 minutes. So okay, this concludes tonight's Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show. Once again, we apologize for our mic issues. We had a very serious issue with our mics, and our mics was malfunctioned. So we're most likely going to have to do this show through the phone. So we'll be back tomorrow on Facebook again. So we'll have this show again. We're not going to stop just because we have malfunction issues. So we're going to keep going. So you know me, I will keep going every time to get the show in. So we apologize again. We'll be back tomorrow. Also, we'll have the podcast here tomorrow night as well. We'll have this uploaded to YouTube. For the YouTube viewers, it will be uploaded. You'll have it sent over to YouTube, and you'll have the feed there. We'll most likely do Twitch on maybe Thursday and Friday. So we'll do Twitch on Thursday and Friday. Saturday and Sunday we'll come back to YouTube. So we'll be on 2 networks for the foreseeable future until I get a new microphone. This microphone I have is like a pencil. It just blew out on me. So once again, we're sorry. So like, share, and subscribe. Sports Talk with Kerry Wehmeyer show on Facebook, Periscope, Facebook, WordPress, Instagram, and Reddit. So it's Facebook, WordPress, Instagram, and Reddit. So we don't have the address. We can't show you the addresses. So if you want to go to my Facebook page, you can go there and give me a friend request or whatever. So until we get the microphones fixed, we might not be able to show you everything on the screen. So we apologize. So everybody have a good rest of your Monday evening.